Yo, what's going on, my family? Travis Brosnick here with a very exciting training for you guys. Now, I do apologize. Sometimes you have this really crappy video quality recording from a really expensive computer. It makes no sense to me, but I am traveling. I don't feel like carrying a webcam around, so I am putting up with the the camera that is in my computer. So it's a little bit blurry. It's all good. That being said, we're not going to need to be looking at me the whole time because this training is about AI, ChatGPT. I am sure by now you have heard about the power of AI in business and how it can help excel and give people leverage inside of their businesses so that they can have more time. And also, it can be a virtual assistant. So the purpose of me creating this training today is to show you guys how you can use ChatGPT as a virtual assistant that is available to you 24/7, 365. Very, very powerful stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to pop into Chrome. Got to move some stuff around here real quick. Now, let's go into ChatGPT, which is this tab here. Now, I've already got one open here as an example. So when you're starting a business online, one of the main things you're going to need to do is to become a better salesperson. And that word scares so many people away from actually developing their skill sets inside of high ticket affiliate marketing, network marketing, e-commerce, whatever it may be. Okay. You have to be good at selling. And that can be very intimidating to a lot of people. So one of the really cool things about ChatGPT, which is a free program, if you do not know, you can upgrade and pay $20 a month to get different features and stuff like that. However, the free version is usually going to be good enough for what we do with building a high ticket business online. Now, this example here, what we're doing here is we're using an example of someone who came up to us with an objection, right? When you're starting a business, you're going to run into objections. It's just the name of the game. It's part of the process in leading a person down the line to actually getting the sale. So it's part of the process, it's part of the business. It needs to be embraced. And once you are trained on how to handle objections, you actually look forward to the objections. So what we're going to do here is break down this example real quick, and we're going to give you a couple more after. Now, in this example, a prospect, you have someone reach out to you, they want to know more about the business. Maybe they don't know who you are yet, or maybe they're actually a good friend that's a little bit skeptical, right? And they're like, dude, is this thing a scam? Is it a scam? Is it legit? This used to be one of the ones I hated the most, because like, why would I go out and start promoting a scam? You know what I mean? Why would I put my face out there and promote a scam? It's kind of funny when you think about it. So anyways, here we say, we give ChatGPT the instruction, right? So we have a prospect that's wondering what we do if it is a scam. Can you please write me 3 different responses to choose from? And at the end, retake control of the conversation by asking them another question after answering theirs. Now, in literally, like as soon as you type in this question, I got to move a bar here. 1 sec, there we go. As soon as you type in this question inside the send message bar down here and you hit enter, within 30, sometimes 60 seconds, if the server is really, really busy. Either way, it's quicker than you could ever imagine. You're going to get all these responses. So you see we have response 1. Boom. It just literally spits out this picture perfect response to the objection, the specific objection that you told it to craft a response to. So I appreciate your concern and understand why you might be cautious. Scams are unfortunately prevalent in many industries, and it's essential to be vigilant. To address your question, I'd be happy to provide you with more information about what I do, the value it offers, and any relevant credentials or references that can help establish trust. Transparency is key in any business relationship. Now, I'm not going to read all these, right? But you can see that it literally did exactly what we wanted it to do here. And then even at the end of the first one here, could you please specify any particular concerns or doubts you have so I can address them more directly? Now, what's really cool about this is if they take the opportunity to address more concerns, you can literally get that concern, go back into ChatGPT, craft me 3 more responses, or you could do just 1 response, craft me a response. I always like to get a few different ones, right? So here you can check out the other ones here. Really, really powerful stuff. Okay, so there's no more excuse on not knowing what to say to a prospect or a lead that comes to you with an objection. And depending on what business or industry you're in, there's always going to be 4 or 5 main objections that you're going to hear all the time from people, right? This is one of them in my industry of high ticket network marketing. But what we're going to do is we're going to address another one, right? So let's say, we got them further down the line here. We're going to click new chat here. You don't even have to, you can just keep going. Actually, you know what? Actually, let's just go back in here. We'll just keep doing this one. Okay. Awesome. So let's say and what I want to give you a quick tip actually before we move on here. When you get responses like this, it's important to realize that you can change these up and make them more make them more human-like. Does that make sense? So that you're not just sounding super robotic, because sometimes it can kind of sound robotic depending on, how it responds. So adding your own touch in there is super, super cool. And it'll do 95% of the hard work for you. You just have to go in there and do the little touch-ups and all that cool stuff. So now let's ask it another common objection inside of our high ticket business. Of the product and is objecting to the price being too high. Can you please craft me 3 responses to choose from? We're going to use our product here in the example. Including what else here we got? All right, cool. So literally watch this. This is the coolest thing. Here we go. Boom. And the servers aren't that busy because it's on point right now. So look how freaking quick that is. It's just nuts. So it's still spitting out the last one here. And you can notice that, depending on how you want to respond, sometimes it'll be too long or too short. Like the response isn't big enough, doesn't have enough inside of it. You can always see this button right here, hit regenerate. So let's say I'm going to hit this actually, because I've already got a bunch of stuff, scripts and everything, right? So I'm going to say, hey, yeah, let's regenerate this. I don't like any of these, right? Hit regenerate. And once again, boom, here comes 3 more different responses. And it still keeps the first ones that it spit out. So you don't actually lose those, right? It just gives you 3 more, right? It's almost done there. Boom. Okay. It'll ask you if it's better or worse. You can choose not to, or choose to click better or worse to help them make their program better. Regardless though, you can just choose to go back to the first ones here And this is one thing I have learned how to do too, is if you read all of them and then you see bits and pieces in each response that you feel would be better put together inside of their own response, you can literally start picking and choosing paragraphs out of these responses and then building your own from that too. The beautiful thing about this is it'll write it almost perfect. You just, like I said, have to put in your own human touch a little bit to make it more yours, but you really don't have to worry about what to say anymore. This is one of the biggest obstacles for people, right? I used to see it all the time in my team when a price objection would come up inside of the conversation, right? Which usually is happening in Facebook Messenger. Boom, they just lose all their confidence, they freeze up, and they have no idea what to say. And that is just because they are untrained on sales. They haven't had enough of these conversations. They haven't learned how to respond to them. They just get this instant reaction inside of them that freezes them up and holds them back from being able to serve and help that person. And so now people will never have to worry about that. And, when you are training your affiliates, your team members, you need to get them on this program so that they can have the confidence inside of their business as well. It is an absolutely beautiful thing. You can build full sales scripts, whether they're phone scripts or scripts for messaging inside of, people's inboxes, or email scripts, you name it. This can help you do that. Unbelievably powerful tool. This is literally touching the tip of the iceberg with it. And I'm only showing you the ChatGPT 3.5 version here. You pay $20 American per month and you can upgrade to the 4.0 version, which can help you integrate with a lot of different things. It's really cool stuff. But my big thing is, handling objections, training people with these amazing programs and giving them the confidence to go out there and be able to respond to their objections. And what's also cool is even if you wanted to help build Facebook content, right? So for example, one of the ways you generate leads, and leads are the oxygen to any business, you need to have leads and sales coming in. And so how you do that is you advertise and market and all these different ways that you can do that. And you can literally come in here and you can have it help you write out your story, right? So one of the things that we were told is that facts tell, stories sell. And through my own personal experience of doing millions of dollars in sales online, I can tell you that's the truth, right? So if you wanted to write out your story, you can give it your bullet points of your story and tell it to write your story, and it will, boom, it'll spit out this incredible, well-written story that's yours that you can go and then share on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you're putting your content, right? I put most of mine on Facebook. That's where we have done literally 99% of our revenue and sales. So that's the monster and the whale for us. It's probably going to be for you too if you're on my team and working with me. Regardless, you come in here and you basically give it a prompt, and then it will spit out whatever you prompted it to spit out, but just in a very intelligent fashion. That's why they call it artificial intelligence. So that being said, guys, it's a great tool to use. Go to, what is it? chat.openai.com, start a free account, and you can start to mess around with this yourself. See, the thing about this is because it's AI, the more you use it, the smarter it gets at knowing what you want, which is good, right? Because then it'll start to sharpen its sword essentially to get a finer cut on your advertising and really speak to people more so that it knows what you want to say to your audience. Really powerful stuff, really cool stuff. One of the most revolutionary tools that have come out for marketers and people starting a home business in the last decade. It's unbelievable. And the fact that anyone can come on here, start a free account and have an assistant to help you build scripts, handle objections, create online posts and Facebook content, literally within seconds of you. It's fucking absolutely insane. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here. Go start an account if you have not yet. If you're needing an offer to make thousands of dollars per transaction with, reach out to me. If you have not got started with a high ticket business yet, we have something that's standed the test of time, been around for 50 plus years, paying people just like me, just like the people on my team and the thousands of people that we are working with around the world, real money, real checks. And I couldn't be more grateful to be in the position I'm in, to be able to offer this to people, because the world needs more of what we have, and we are here to give that to them. And I just showed you guys an incredible tool that can help you really 10x your results, 10x your mindset, 10x your life. And so I hope that you're grateful in receiving this information. And that being said, like I said, if you need an offer to work with online, then reach out to me, right? I can show you strategies where you're making $1,100 to $1,700 per sale right off the bat. And then it goes up to $4,000 per sale as you rank advance, as you get to my level, right? So that being said, my friends, hope you got some value from this. Peace and love. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.